Hello guys, how are you? Let's... Okay, we started again with connection problems. Yay! Awesome. Exactly what I needed. Perfect. Let's go.
I grind time.
Hey, what's up? I just got a email from PayPal, uh, which, wow, I was not supposed to get. Let me just check. It says that I bought an antivirus, which I didn't buy.
About it right now. No matter where you find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going on in your life.
Okay, it's fake. Yeah, good. Nothing happened. Great. Got a little scared. Okay, this...
Have more power than
I'm gonna just report this.
going on in your life right now.
Uh-huh. There you go. Just
Might be a fake PayPal email. Check who it came from.
yeah, I already denounced it as phishing. It's a phishing email.
Epic.
Very funny, because I know Malwarebyte, and Malwarebyte does not cost what they're trying to charge me. Like, yeah, very funny. Well, my cash is safe,
Hello, hello.
and I'm going to pull it out from PayPal eventually, so no problem. It's not like I have a lot of it, but it's okay. Yo, how are you guys doing? Let's continue. I went for a little swim. Now it's time to continue. Awesome. So let's make this interesting. And they cannot pull any cash out without phone verification. I have double verification for everything, so that's great. That's the way to go. All right, good. Let's see. Let's try to make this path a little bit smaller, and then I would like to add some bridges. One thing I wanted to do is actually get, for example, the river. We can get like a river. It'll be interesting to have a river flow down from the mountains out to the beach through this path. That could be very fun. I guess it's recalculating PCG. Okay, nice. Good. Super awesome. So, yeah, maybe we can have the river go through this path down all the way there. That could be very nice. That way we can have a lot of bridges and stuff. Because this water needs to go out somewhere. It flows from the mountains and we need it to like go out to the ocean. Let's see how can we do that. Yeah, let's see. That could be nice. Let's see if we can achieve this effect. Maybe we have a water spline. Let's see. A water river. Is it a spline? Let's see. That'll be amazing. Oh my god, this light is hitting me right in the eyes. I cannot open my eyes. I guess I need to close the blinds. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, we have a little river. Nice. Let's see how it works. Is it a spline mesh or not? Yes, I see some splines. The problem with Unreal is that the spline points are so little that I cannot see where they are. It's kind of funny. Okay, I see some splines. Oh, I see. It goes that way. Okay. Why is everything so laggy? Okay, we have a river. Nice. We can actually create something very nice with this. Okay, cool. So let's try to create a river. So this, can I rotate? Okay, it's just the point. No, I need to rotate the whole thing, which is going to be show toolbar and come here and water spline. BP cartoon water, it's called. Cartoon water river tool. There you go. Now I'm able to. It's very laggy. I'm thinking, why is that happening? Okay, it's flowing that way. That's good. Okay. Let's see if we select the spline point and go alt click on the spline point. Can I drag it? Oh, why is it so laggy? Oh my god, it's so hard to work with. Yeah, I guess I need to take down the PCG. Let's just hide the PCG. Maybe that will help. Maybe we have too much PCG going on. Let's see if that helps. Let's go. Do I have anything else open in the PC? No, I don't think so. Let's go. No, it's just the spline, which takes a lot of resources. Oof. Wow. I mean, That's not a good sign. Is there a way to stop the river while I'm working on this? Can I work on real-time off? I guess it doesn't like to work with real-time off. Okay. Oof, I need to close the blinds, I cannot see. Oh. That's a little better. I want to get like a little piece of cloth just for this area because it really blinds me, especially at this time of the day. Alright, let's see. Oof. It really is very hard to deal with. Oh my god, this is getting stuck. Okay, is there any way I can... okay, another way I can maybe do with this, it's a custom override. Let's go 30. Let's go half the resolution on the viewport. Maybe that will help, I guess. Nope, it's just this spline. It's just very heavy. Yeah, very nice, you know, like working with splines and everything, but it's just very laggy, you know. It really does not allow for artistic, like, iteration. Like, it's just very hard to deal with. Like, oh my god, like, I cannot move these points. It really does not allow me to move. Damn. Yeah. Oh Jesus. Yeah, this is tough to work with. Can I copy this height? No, it's not. It's not the. Okay, let's see. Is it this height? Wow. Okay, I guess I need to make just fewer points. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Alt and drag. Oof. Shit. Like, I have like a very strong PC. Like, this should not be lagging like this. It should not be lagging like this. This is terrible. Oh my god. Cannot work with this. Yeah. Damn it. Yeah, sometimes just hand placing assets just works great, you know, like you're able to actually move, you know, like this is terrible. Really. It's gonna take me like 1 hour just to make one little river, and it's not even going to look nice because I cannot move the points around. Like, what's the point? Cannot even give it like the direction I need. Oh my god. No, this is dumb. Gonna try another approach because Jesus. Let me just create a box right here. I'm gonna create a box for each point I want, and I'm gonna copy that location. I'm gonna copy this location to the spline point because this is like the only way I think of making this river, because it's crazy. Like, why is it so laggy? I'm just gonna copy these points, and then I will copy the box location into the spline location of each point, and I should get something at least. This is the typical situation where, like, if you slide the slider, it takes forever, but if you input the number, it works. It's you know, doesn't like to calculate each point, just wants to get the final location. Alright, so for example, this one here, first of all, I'm gonna grab location, put it somewhere. Oh, it's on the bottom. Okay, so let's see, maybe around this area. So I'm gonna just copy this location and try to paste it on the spline point if it allows me. I'm gonna hide this spline, and I'm going to come here and try to get this location right there. I'm gonna paste it. Jesus. Let's try it here. Now it moves the whole thing. Okay. Let's try that position on arrive tangent. No. Let's try it on leaf tangent. No, doesn't work. What if I copy just one value? And paste it on this. Does it move? Nope. No, that's not how it's going to work. This spline really is very laggy, like cannot work with that. Another question I have, why are the spline points so small? Like they're very hard to see. Okay, now I can deal with this. Okay, yeah, it's unmovable. Damn. Alright, let's try something else. My only guess is the PCG. I'm just gonna disconnect all the PCG nodes. This might help. Okay. I mean, just very tough to work with, like it's like impossible to move. My god. No, I'm sure this is not the developer's problem. Like I'm sure this works well. It's just something in the scene that is actually messing this up. I'm 100% sure that this is supposed to work fine. I'm gonna get this water river. Delete it, and I'm going to go and study the actual connection issues, spline issues. Awesome. Okay, we have a river here. Let's see how this works. You see, I can move it without any issues. There's something in the scene that is not allowing me to move it properly. Yep, it works very nice. I need to see what is the thing that is actually causing the issue. BP river spline is in the water system. Oh, this is another kind of river. This is not the same one. Yeah, this is actually a different river. Uh-huh. Well, it kind of works. BP river spline. Kind of wanna just copy this name, but I wanna check the other one, the cartoon water spline. Let's see, level, demo, level, lake, ocean, river. Let's check this out. Let's see how it works. Okay, we have a spline here. Let's actually see if it works. Oof, super laggy. Okay, it's a problem with the spline. I got you. Oof, alright. Super ultra laggy. Yeah, it's not my scene. It is the spline problem. It's the blueprint problem, yeah. Terrible. Absolutely terrible to deal with. Right there. Yep. Hands down. Not my problem. We're gonna use another river. No problem. Let's go back to the main. I just wanted to make sure that it was not my scene, it was the blueprint issue. Let's go back. Good to know. Okay. Let's use the other river then. It's okay. Yeah, you need a lot of patience for these things sometimes. If it doesn't work, you need to try a different approach, then try a different approach, and then look for help online. But it's okay, it's what it is. Like, we need to be very happy with the tools we got nowadays. It's faster and easier than ever before. This map takes a long time to open actually. We're gonna use the other river spline, and I kinda wanna make the river flow, so we have big waterfalls coming from the mountains, and the water I needed to flow out to the ocean. We're gonna have one river going out through the jungle and another river going through some other place. That'll be nice to have like two rivers going out to the ocean. That'll be very cool. Alright, we are back. Okay, nice. We are here, so I'm gonna look for the actual river that works, which is this one. Great. BP river spline, and we have two of them. Interesting, we have two of them. I want to use the one in the Dreamscape series. Okay, that's the one. Great. Now I just need to make sure I actually using this properly. So this is the starting point. Just make sure you grab the other point, not the one that it starts with, but the next point. That point, I should be able now to just go and move freely. Yes. Now we got a spline that works. Oh yeah.
What is this game about?
I'm making an RPG environment. This is for a client. I'm not really sure what he wants to do with this environment, but oh, it's flowing that way, which I don't really need. Okay. So yeah, I'm actually going to push this river to the other side, because I want to actually make it flow from here out to the beach, out to the ocean. Let's see. Yeah, it's just like a fantasy environment, low poly fantasy environment. Not really sure exactly what. There you go. So we're gonna put it like that, and then can I make it thicker? Maybe just scaling. Yep, now we got a river going. Nice. I want a big river going that way, and then can I go alt click? Yes, it allows me to move now. Good spline. Yes. and I'm just gonna push it. Okay, if you're not able to get the spline right, it's just nice to get all the points for now and push them up, and with end key you can push them to the floor. You can push them to the floor, and then we can grab the whole spline and elevate it just a little bit. But this river I wanted to have like different kind of levels, so for now I want it to be totally flat against the floor. This other spline I'm going to hide. This is the spline that will cut the vegetation with the PCG node, the procedural generation nodes. But for now I really want to just get this going. Okay, good. Now I will be able to push this here around this area and push this around. Sometimes the spline likes to go crazy, but no problem. I got better at this. This one works very good. I'm very happy with this spline. The other one was not collaborating. Okay, now we almost there. Let's make a big river. Boom. Up. Get this point, twisted it. Oh. Okay, it's okay. We're gonna work with that eventually. The rotation is not the greatest. Just go end key to put it on the floor. I wish the spline points could be bigger. It's kind of very difficult to actually manage the spline points. Maybe there's an option to change that, but it's, if you're trying to like look at it from far away, it's very difficult to actually get the point right, because you need to alt click it right in the center. If not, it doesn't want to move. Okay, again.
What is the biggest problem you faced in optimization?
I haven't gotten to that point yet. But it's definitely going to be lighting for sure. Lighting is probably the biggest issue. If you want dynamic lighting, it's gonna be very tough to get things right. Okay, cool. Now I want to bring this river up. I think.
Lag.
Yeah, I just got disconnected. My internet is, and like, oh my god, I been having a terrible week with the internet. At least we don't have construction noise today. Oh my god, I need some. Yeah, I need to have some patience, because it really bugs me out. This internet connection. Okay, cool. Now we have a river. Let's see if I can actually push it up. Yep. Okay. And then I would like to push this into the river. And then I can just make a little gap in the thing. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, here I would like to know why this is cut like that. I would like it to, if I rotate it, that's not exactly what I need. Huh. Is that because of this point? Yeah, I don't really know. Why is it cut like this? Let's say this water comes actually from this part. Yeah, we have this other path. Yeah, that's perfect. Let's actually make this water come out from here. Oof, it's twisting like super weird. This river. Oh, come on. Yep, working with splines, it's a little hard sometimes. I want that nice river flow, but it does not allow me.
I love the waterfall shader. How did you make it?
These are just assets from Unreal Engine. These are free assets that you get if you download every month. If you go and check the marketplace, they give free assets. We can check the shader if you want, like in a little bit. I'm just trying to check it out. That waterfall comes from the Dreamscape series. It was given away. Hey, what's up? It was given away by Unreal maybe like 2 months ago or 3 months ago, something like that. The pack is like $40 or something. If you want to buy it, like it's around that much. But keep an eye for the free packs every month. You get very cool stuff. Okay, now we have some river flow. Good. This river looks like paper, but we're gonna get it right. Nice. Finally we got some river. Woo! Oh yeah. After trying another spline. Okay, let's bring up the PCG graph again. Let's go content, PCG, and let's add here the PCG node. And here I'm gonna open up the other PCG, connect it up, the biome PCG, the swamp PCG. I mean the orange biome, the swamp biome, the jungle biome, and the first one, which is just this little forest, like a generic kind of forest. Todo suave, Tato? And now Unreal is gonna recalculate the forest for us, and then I can start working on the river. Underneath the river, I want this like underwater plants. That would be so nice to have. Yay! Awesome. I'm gonna stretch a little bit. It's gonna come up. Hopefully, like poof.
Very long river.
Yeah. We have one of those in Costa Rica. It's super cool. It goes through like very big stones, and like you can do rafting in there. It's super beautiful. That was one of the coolest like, let's call it like activities I made, like outdoor activities I made. One day I really remember that thing.
Any advice for making an open world game?
You might not like my advice. If you are making a game for the first time, I will really try to keep it small. Like this that I'm doing right now, it's a little bit too big. It's a little bit too crazy. I told my client this, like, hey, maybe this is too big, maybe this is gonna be hard to optimize and everything. But if you're gonna make an open world, try to keep it like single player. Try to keep it very simple. Let's think about a Wind Waker game. Zelda Wind Waker, or let's think about a Souls-like game. Let's think about something like single player. It's more like an exploration RPG, maybe like action RPG game. Something that you go around, you kill some monsters, you do some quests, you kind of like.
Next year I am going to start Unreal Engine. Any advice?
Yeah, just what's a good way to start with Unreal? Let me think. Hmm. Well, a good way to start with Unreal Engine is going to the Unreal Engine launcher, to the Epic Games launcher, and you go to the Learn tab.
I am learning Unity software now. Sparkles.
Oh, nice. Unity. Yeah, going to the Learning tab in Unreal Engine. That's great because you have a lot of little projects that you can use to actually download and start looking at and start modifying and start like understanding a little bit the software. And there's also a certification class that you can take for developers, an official certification class if you really want to go deep into it. But I will just start playing with little free projects and start getting the hang around. So you download, for example, the Lyra project, which is like a free multiplayer shooter game inside Unreal, and then you start modifying a little bit. You see some tutorials, how to modify the characters, how to really do some stuff with it, and then you get more comfortable, and that's how I will do it. You can also go to Gorka Games, UNF Games, and do their tutorials for very little games. Like you do like short projects, small projects, and you get more comfortable. That's what I will do to start. You don't want to do like something very big. You don't want to overwhelm yourself because it's very easy to get overwhelmed. Like it's just a whole world, you know. Like people say like hey, how do you master Unreal Engine? You cannot master Unreal Engine. Like if you pay attention, like there's a guy that specializes in one type of blueprints. There's another guy who only does environments. There's another guy who only does open world environments. There's another guy who only does animation. So it's such a big thing that trying to like grab it all, it's just overwhelming. That's my biggest advice. Try to take it easy and make very small projects, and then you will be like, oh, I really like this area, oh, I really like that other area, I really want to specialize in blueprints, I really have fun making game logic, oh, I really have fun making environments, oh, I really have fun implementing a gameplay animation, or I really have fun making sounds and stuff like that.
I'm making anime a game. I'm already done with all the work modeling. I have to just place them in. It might be a 1 kilometer map. So am I cooked?
No, it's great. That's great that you have all the models. You got a lot of work done. The thing with the models is that you need to test them, and it's iteration. It's a big part of game development. Just importing the assets, just making sure the assets work, just make sure that the texture, the materials, everything looks well inside the engine. It's a big part of game development, because you can have all the files and everything, but you need to have them inside the engine, and then you need to start implementing the animations and the game logic, and it's a lot of things together. Like it's a lot of back and forward, you know. Like don't be afraid of like messing up, because it's like it's never going to be perfect. Like it's just a big process. It's like a never-ending process. You know, a game is never finished, it's just published. There's always something you can get better at, you know. There's always something you can improve on. So just enjoy the process and try to learn from it. I think that's the best you can do. And don't stress about getting everything right. You know, it's gonna be like a lot of back and forward, right? Like okay, is the PCG node allowing me to do this? Okay, let's pause, and pause. Because if I have the PCG activated, it really does not allow me to work on the landscape, because we have a landscape sampler which samples the points on the landscape, and this will just lag the whole environment. And I still don't understand why it's lagging. It's not supposed to be lagging. Yesterday I was working on the environment so smoothly, and today I'm lagging again, which is kinda weird. Yeah, why is it so weird today? This landscape tool, sometimes we have sculpt. Okay, I just want to sculpt the landscape, and it's doing it in a very weird way. Is it? Huh. Okay, let's see. Maybe because the water is a little bit high in the air. Yeah, I guess that's the problem. Okay, I'm gonna just try to just sculpt like a little canal or something like that, so the water can flow from this little lake out to the ocean. Okay, that's a little better. And then I would like to flat out with this. Yep, just like that, a little bit. Not so much. I'm gonna make the brush a little smaller. There you go. There you go. Now it's flowing. There you go. Now it's flowing. Okay, it's a little laggy, but it allows me to work. Good. Cool. Now when I have this, I will just smooth out the thing. I'll come here and just smooth it out a little bit so it looks a little nicer. And then we can keep on adjusting this floating river. Let's see, let's go back here and try to connect this one. I'm actually gonna put it down there. It's just a spline point. Okay, let me see if I can. I guess it needs more points, that's why it's a little sharp. It needs more points to be a little bit more, a little nicer. Okay, I'm going to try to grab this landscape and model it a little bit. Let's see, the flatten tool is amazing because I can just pick up a little area and just push out the height out. That's nice. That's a little bit what I want. Just like that. There you go. This is where the water will come out. And then I will add a bunch of rocks and set dress this properly. Let's go to smooth. It's been a long time since I work on an environment like this, like a nature environment. And here I need some rocks to actually blend this in, because these two types of water don't really match that well. And then we will need to do some shading. Wow, these spline points are super small, like... Uh-huh. And is it me or is it twisted? Yeah, it's very twisted. I'm just gonna blend it in with some rocks. Here's where you can like cheat a lot. Okay, there you go. Now it allows me to rotate. Great. Can I actually try to push this together? Just as close as possible, just so I can get like better blending a little bit, like that. Then we will get the rest fixed. Okay, now it's flowing a little bit better. Right. Okay, now I need to actually work on the rest of the thing. Okay, let's try to get the landscape tools right. Okay, I'm gonna save this before I start. Good. Okay, let's go into sculpt, and I'm going to actually try to... This brush is a little bit too big. Okay. And I'm going to make this a little bit like that. Huh. And I can have an underwater. I want to have an underwater effect, which I think I do have. Just need to implement it so the character can go underwater. That will be super awesome. I love underwater scenes. Okay, now we are having some nice kind of borders in the river. Okay, maybe a little bit more strength. You just need to keep on playing with the settings until you get something. Maybe that was too much, like that. And then we can start making this a little bit more interesting. So we get rid of that flat line, that like 3D flat line. We don't want that. Yes, super sweet. Little by little. Yeah, once you get more comfortable with the brush settings. Give me a second, guys. Alright, I'm back. Okay, little bit of brush size. Nice, nice. Now we're getting some kind of interesting river formation. Let's go just slowly. It's better to go like with a small brush, making sure that it works, because if you go with a bigger brush, sometimes it goes too crazy, and then fixing that is a little harder. Here we are not getting that nice white edge on the border, which I would like to get. I like this. It's a little thin. I don't want the river to be very thin, but actually it's always nice to test. I forget to test. This is very important. You need the character to actually test the thing, because it looks small, but if we play with the character, it might be huge, and it is huge. It's like, oh no, this
The river looks too narrow, don't you think?
Actually, that's what I'm testing. I think it's a very big river. If you check the character size, I think it's a big enough river. It can go thicker on the other side, but it's actually, and it's very fast. Like you can drown if you actually go to that river. It looks like a very dangerous river. It looks small because we don't have much scale. We cannot tell without the character. That's the
Never
thing.
mind, it's big LOL.
Yeah, right. It's confusing when you have when you don't see the character. It's hard to tell. I know. I was thinking the same. I was like, is that river too small? And then I was like, no, it's kind of okay. We can make it bigger though, in some areas. I would like it to go like narrow and then bigger, like rivers do, right? They have like little choke points and then they go big and then they separate into two little rivers. We can play with that a lot. Let me see. Right, I want to start flowing. I want to get into the flow state. Sometimes these digital tools are harder to get. It's harder to get into the flow state because a lot of different constraints, but it's just to find that sweet spot where everything just flows nicely and you're able to work without any technical issues. That's very cool. Okay, let's see. Nice.
Love your live streams, it's so chill.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying to stream more often, and at the same time, I just had a lot of connection issues lately, and power issues, and construction, and interviews, and a lot of things just piled together. Then I started playing some video games with some friends, and I went to bed very late at night, and that really affected my schedule and stuff like that. But I'm coming back. Really wanna stream 8 hours per day, get my work done, and actually keep a schedule so I can really get some work done, because it's very hard to actually finish a project if you don't have a schedule. It just like keeps drifting away, like It's like, damn. It really keeps drifting away. And you also need time to rest, and you also need time to go out, spend time with your family, friends, and do exercise and so on, right? Clean the apartment, stuff like that. So it's important to wake up early in the morning, get those 4 hours, take a break, work another 4 hours, and just be done by 1 p.m., 2 p.m. And it's like, whoa, I did 8 hours today. Good. Now I can do some other stuff.
No matter where,
It's not always about getting 8 hours done. Like, you can get 6 hours, and that's still good. But if you go and work for a studio or agency or whatever, they want you to work 8 hours for sure.
might be giving yourself credit.
Just a normal work schedule.
That's something going on in your life.
Okay.
Challenging.
We need more size. Let's go a little harder with this brush.
A little bit better care of yourself.
Okay. It looks like a canal, like it looks very weird, this river, but we're gonna get it nicer. It's just a little block out. Yeah, then we're gonna actually get it a little smooth in some areas, and I'm going to actually, maybe not like that. You see, when the brush is too big, it really starts going against you. Too much power for this. Okay, there you go, just a little click. It's very artistic, like painting landscapes and working on landscape. It really has to do with the settings and how much you press the brush, how long you actually press it for, and how fast you move it. It's like, it's always like, it's almost like I need to like probably connect my tablet, my digital tablet, so I can actually use it. Might be a good idea. But it's all also about the settings. Okay, let's see if I can actually get it. Okay, cool. Nice. I want the river to get thicker. I don't know if the spline that allows me, will that allow me to actually go thicker? I don't know. I really want like swampy areas with a lot of vines and like hanging stuff, and that'll be so cool. I'm getting hungry. I think it's time to have some lunch in about half an hour. Oh. There you go, slowly. This landscape is very big, that's why it's kind of hard for the computer to process this. Actually, I'm very happy that I'm able to paint on this, because It's like a big landscape, very big. uh, this is kind of nice. And then I will make this little river break down into little rivers, maybe not that many, but like maybe 2 or 3 little splines. That would be fun. So I can have like a thicker river, a smaller one. Like usually rivers do, right? They break down into smaller ones. Sometimes they are very big. They have a bunch of rocks and stuff in there. And here is where the crocodiles like to live. Exactly where the river ends and meets the salt water. There's where the big crocodiles like to.
How much will you get paid after you are done with this?
I get paid by hour. Yeah, it's hard to tell how much time will it take me. I calculated 1 month of work, meaning if I work, what is it, 40 hours per week, 40, 80, 160 hours. Yeah, 160 hours. That's what I calculated for me to finish this. But I'm definitely, I can give you something very nice for 160 hours. It will be like a nice environment, but if you want me to go and like set dress and make interiors and make it like very nice, very intricate, like actually have some hand place assets and really create something like very cool, it will take me like 2 months at least, right? So basically I'm working by week, basically. I send my client an update every week, and he gets the files, and that's how we are working. He has no like deadline, like date, so that's good. But at the same time, yeah, I'm just really trying to get something very cool for at least that first month, and then if he wants to continue, then we will see what happens. Because I would really like to take this environment to the next level, like as detailed as a World of Warcraft environment. Not as big as the whole World of Warcraft game, right? But as detailed as, let's say, one zone from World of Warcraft. So you have like little enemies, and you have like creatures walking around, and you have like different stuff actually happening in the environment. That's my reference, like World of Warcraft. Like that's the level of detail I'm trying to go for, which is pretty achievable. Like I was really trying to study some World of Warcraft environments and try to see how much detail they actually put on each zone, and it's like, I don't want to say it's not that much, but it's very smartly placed. It's like they have some empty areas, then they have some detail, and they have the necessary detail for the zone to look like very believable and interesting. But they don't go crazy like with set dressing. In some places they do set dress heavily, but most places it's like very big props, very smartly placed, very beautiful composition, color, and nice atmospheric effects, and you can have actually something very nice, very nice. I need to study more those environments and try to not copy them, right, but like try to understand how much detail and how they're actually using the assets. Because sometimes you focus on a little corner and it doesn't really make a whole impact, right? Like it really needs to make an impact from like up above. Like if you like scroll down, like does it really make sense what I'm looking at? Like the transitions between the zones and everything, does it really make sense?
What's your favorite game?
It's hard to say. I like Armored Core 6, Alien Isolation, I like Sea of Thieves, I like World of Warcraft, I like Space Marine, this new game. I haven't played it, but my cousin is going crazy with it. It's like, it looks amazing. I might buy it these days, but I don't want to because I know I'm gonna get distracted. Yeah, but I like those kind of games. Yeah, I played Heroes of the Storm with some friends a while ago. That was fun. Helldivers was very fun when I played with some. When it came out, I was playing with some friends. It was fun. Stuff like that. I like kind of Dead Space, kind of Gears of War, kind of Doom games. I like that stuff. Very kind of like hardcore, like gore. Not like gore, but like kind of like horror games, kind of shooter. Although Alien Isolation is more like a stealth game. But I like that style, like that very kind of. But I'm very open. I'm very open to play a lot of different games. Like I'm very, very open. Okay, let's try to get this other piece of environment. Flow. And what games do you like playing? Back in the day, I liked Overwatch 1. I played Overwatch 1 a lot with some friends. I really liked it. But then they changed to Overwatch 2 and I lost my skins and I was like, you know what, I'm not playing this. I got very mad because I had a lot of skins that I actually earned by playing the game. So I was like, what? What happened to my skins? I never understood what happened to Overwatch 1. Nobody was able to actually explain it to me. I was like, they just decided to like make a new game and charge people again for everything. Like what? There you go. Make that water flow out. Yes, make that water flow out. Yay, there you go. Nice. Yay. So here we want to get some sculpting brush. Nice. Cool. This is kind of weird. Okay, for this no problem, we can actually go erosion. The erosion brush is so nice, it really makes it look like a mountain. Erosion and hydro brush, so good. Erosion like makes it look like wind, broke it down like for sand dunes and stuff like that, works great. And then we have hydro brush, which means like it looks like water came and just brushed, like showered the water. Just it's kind of hard to use this brush. You need to find the right settings to actually get the proper effect. Yeah, with the landscape you usually it takes some tweaking. Because it has to do with the brush size, brush strength, landscape size, landscape resolution, and a bunch of other variables that get together to actually make the brush work. Very interesting. It's a little bit like ZBrush. A little bit like ZBrush. It has to do with the resolution of the model, with the size, the strength. A lot of stuff comes together. And then you have that sweet stroke where you're like, yes, it's working. It's doing what I need. Let's go into smooth and just smooth it out. Okay, let's save this because it's coming together nicely. And you see the resolution from this landscape is super low and the resolution from the other one is super high. Like I can tell by the little polygons right here. The shading on this, it's super low poly. I think we can change the resolution, no problem. Let's go landscape. Sculpt, good. Let's try to merge those together somehow in an interesting way, a little bit. Then we can blend it out. This is probably not the right way to do it. We should probably just use one landscape for the whole thing. I might do that. It is gonna take a little bit of work, but yeah, I'm not sure that what's better, like smaller landscapes or just one big one, like a big landscape for everything. I'm not really sure. Okay, cool. So now we have like this kind of variation of terrain, like this canal that we can like play with.
I would start Unreal now. I was learning Unity and quit to learn Unreal. It's the far better engine.
I mean, like, if you just think about how much money does Epic Games put into the development of Unreal Engine, I mean, like, it's just nobody can match the amount of development power that Unreal, like Epic Games, puts into the engine. You have Fortnite, which is a like gold mine, just pushing a lot of money into Unreal Engine. Like, it's that simple, right? Like, I mean, that's why Unreal Engine is, I mean, I'm not an Unreal Engine evangelist. Like, I'm not paid to promote Unreal Engine, but it is super powerful. Like, there's no question about it. It is the most powerful engine there is. The most artist-friendly engine there is. It is insanely powerful. I mean, there's nothing else to say about it. Unity, it's great. Godot, it's great. Like, you can do very cool stuff in those engines, but for somebody who's not a programmer, I like Unreal Engine. It's really it's really friendly towards artists. Like, I like blueprinting. I like the interface. It's really friendly. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I've used Unity, and you know, it's a little difficult. You have so many different versions. You have so much going on. It feels outdated. Every tutorial I see, it's like another version. It's so hard to find a right tutorial. It's not such a smooth experience, at least in my experience, right? There's always like a hack or something that you need to do underneath the hood. Like, Unreal is just like, I don't know, it's like easier to work with. And I'm not here to like have a hard time. I'm here to have fun and actually do something cool with this program, right? I'm not trying to like solve a math problem, right? I'm trying to make some art. So that's why I use Unreal. but nonetheless, any program, any tool, if you know how to use it, you're gonna do amazing things, right? Like, that's the thing. No matter how expensive your hammer is, if you know how to use a hammer, you will be able to construct something beautiful. That's the thing. It's just that well, I've been using Unreal for a long time, so I feel like very comfortable. And switching engines and like stuff. I tried Unity because I had an artist for a studio, and it was tough. Like, it was tough. It took me about like 2 days just to move around the engine. And then finally I started like placing assets and actually playing with the light and everything, and it was tough. It was tough. But I got some cool results. I got some cool results from that artist. Which these guys haven't got back to me. That probably means that should probably stay in Unreal. But that artist got me a client, so you know, everything's good. There's some stuff happening here. Might need to get the underwater effect. That'll be so nice. All right, cool. So we have something interesting here. Let's see. Let's go to flatten, and then just go like open this up a little bit, and then smooth. Sculpt. Just push that river a little bit like that. Треба світло, ма? А хочеш, lo pongo más frío, ма? Нічого, я ставлю то, чому дуже світло в мене. Ні, вона LED. Не... Я викрутив дуї і лише в одну таку, чому дуже на очі б'є. My mom is asking why is that lamp like covered with plastic. I'm like, it's just too harsh for my eyes. That's funny. She's like, you're gonna burn the place down. I'm like, no, it's a LED light, don't worry. Та, будем. Я хочу щось таке, м'ясо, грасосо, щось таке.
Або макарон, або рис.
Ресик з салатиком, як можна.
І рис який? Маєш другий рис Андрію?
Який рис?
Маєш ще пакети інші, чи тільки цей?
Тільки ти. We're gonna have lunch and she's asking like, what rice do I want, and I actually use this thing for the microphone stand. It's like some kind of like rice. So I place this underneath the microphone. It's like microphone stand. That's funny. Yeah, it kind of works. It's kind of like the perfect kind of height. Oh, okay, that's funny. Alright, we got some river flowing out. It looks kind of nice. I like it. From far away, it doesn't really work out that well. Which is always interesting. Like when you pull the camera.
Same, it's amazing. I'm just starting my Unreal journey making my open world horror fantasy game. Trying to power learn right now to build the world here.
Nice. Yeah, I suggest um starting with a landscape. You can watch like a landscape tutorial, start building like landscape, and then you can like hopefully download like free asset packs from the Unreal Engine and study the demo scenes, the demo maps, and then you can see how they are working with different blueprints and stuff. That's a very good way to learn, actually, using like pre-made assets and learning like how the shaders work, how the actual blueprints work, and you see the connections and you are like, oh, that's very nice. Now you understand a little bit more, and then you can modify them and make your own. It's always nice to start from a template, so you know how other people do it, and then you can just add on top of it and build on top, and then modify, and then actually make something cool of your own. Because if you do everything from scratch, it's a little confusing sometimes. You need some guidance. And the funny thing is that there are so many ways to achieve the same result, so it could be a little confusing if you don't know exactly what to do. Which is also very nice, because you can actually achieve a lot of variations of game mechanics, blueprints, and so on, so forth. Let's see. I want to flatten this out a little bit. So now I want to start creating some interesting kind of shapes around the jungle. I don't know what I'm doing, but like I want to kind of like do this kind of shapes around. I'm not really sure if this is gonna work, but might be interesting. Oh, finally. I'm getting into the flow state. Nice. These days I've been like a little stressed. I don't know why. Maybe because of the interviews, or maybe because, I don't know, lack of sleep or something. I don't know. It's really nice to just get back into the groove. Yeah, I do very bad with lack of sleep. I really need to take that seriously. When I don't sleep, when I don't have like a, let's say like a continuous schedule, like let's say when I don't go to bed like at the same time every day, it really affects me. Takes me some days to come back. The older you get, the harder that hits you, I guess. Nice. That looks cool. That looks some kind of like roots. We can pull some other one from here. And maybe in those little gaps we can have like swampy areas. I'm so I'm so obsessed with swamp areas. It's so cool. Really want to get some nice areas around here. And then we can have some high terrain. Oh, this air conditioning is a little bit cold. Oops. But yeah, horror games are great to start with. It's probably the best recommendation I can give you. I heard this from many other developers. Start with a horror game. One single player horror game. It's probably the easiest to do, and it's gonna teach you a lot of things that you need to learn to start in Unreal Engine. Kinda wanna make a horror game too. Horror games are so cool. I got very frustrated playing Death Stranding, I guess it was called. I was not able to pass one little part. I was like, no. And it was just very, very, you know, it was very scary. Like, I needed to like run from this guy with a chainsaw and hide in a little closet, like kind of Gears of War. Just hide in a closet. And I was like, oh my god, oh my god. And it got too tense and I decided not to play anymore. Kinda need to go back to that game.
No matter where you find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going on in your life.
This looks kinda weird. I'm messing up here. Doesn't really make sense. I lost my pattern. Yeah, I guess I broke it. Okay, now it looks better. Now we can push from this one out. Cool. Nice. Oof, and we still have a long way to go. Oh my god. Yeah, I need to really think about how to make this interesting because it's a huge path. Like, this is gonna take the player so long to cross. Unless you can get in a little boat, in a little raft boat, and just like go through the water. Something like that. That'll be super cool. All right. I should probably go help my mother with the dishes. Yeah, I think I will cut the stream for now, and I will continue in a little bit. Let's see. I just want to activate the PCG graph super quick, just to see how it looks. This is the jungle PCG, and actually this one I'm gonna call it the green forest, which is like the most generic name I can think of. Green forest. This jungle biome, I'm gonna activate it right there and save, and hopefully we will get some jungle popping up. Awesome. Hey ma, ya pumei posudo ma? Alright, let's get this jungle popping up. Where's my jungle? Come on. Up here. It's recalculating the landscape because I modified it, so it's like, give me a second, I need more time. Okay, we got some grass going off. Boom, we got the jungle. Yes. Sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. You see, now we have more variation of terrain. We have like stuff going down, which is, oops, this is not so cool. We need to actually work that out. But now it looks much more interesting. Actually, you have like things going down, things going up. We can have bridges, we can have more stuff. It starts to look much more interesting. Still needs a lot of work. And yeah, this is very narrow. We're gonna modify that river. We're gonna keep the same thickness of the river because it looks weird. Actually, it looks very weird, yeah. Let's do that right now before I cut this stream off. Let's break this PCG graph so we can work on the landscape. You can also go a stop region just to make sure. And here I would like to go landscape. Select the landscape and go into the landscape mode, and Flatten. Yeah, let's use the flatten tool just to open this up a little bit like this. Like that. And let's see if I can open it up like a little bit like this. Is it actually... Oh, the river is actually not so... Oh. Ah, that's what I thought. The spline is actually not helping. Can I actually go into selection mode and try to select T to go into transparency mode and select this, G to come back to the game mode so we can actually see the spline points. Here, can I actually make this thicker? Oh no, it doesn't like it. It doesn't like it. I might need to add more points. I might need to add more points to this so we get a thicker river. There was a way to add points to the add next spline point to current selection. Select spline point, select all spline points, select previous, current selection, select first point, end point. I remember like control click or something like that to add a spline point. Damn. Totally forgot how to do this. Yeah, I'm wondering, can I just come here and like make this? No, it doesn't work like that. Let's see the thickness of the river. It actually kinda... No, I do need more spline points. This scale, I need to... Oh, okay, maybe not. Touch that scale, maybe just make it 1 here. Nope. Okay, just keep it like it was. Let's look this up super quickly. To add points to a spline in the middle, Unreal Engine 5. To add a point, right click on the curve selection and add spline point here. Right click on a curve section. Okay, that sounds very friendly. Let's go. So I just need to right click, add point here. Hey, good, nice. Awesome. Now, can you give me like a different rotation so I can... Oh, jeez. Oof, splines, splines, splines. Super. Yeah, once you start a spline, it's better just to... Oof, yeah. Oh. It's like these points. Yeah. Well, not really the desired effect, but it's okay. It's okay for now. Let's see. Flatten out. Let's actually get water from here. Okay, oof, maybe I went too hard with this. Brush strength. Let's go a little bit like that. Okay, cool. Now I wanna pick it up. To do that, I'm gonna flatten out from outside in. From outside in. I'm gonna push the terrain from the outside in. There you go. A little bit like that. A little bit. And then we end up with the same result. A very thin river. Oops. But yeah, let's go like that. Like a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I ate up half of the river here and I ate up a lot of it there. I need to got it up a little bit. Nice. Okay, now I need to actually open it up a little bit, which I'm gonna make this brush size very small, and I will try to actually come here and try to get more of it right there. Okay, let's see if I can get more of it. Yeah, the spline is just unfortunately not so thick in there, which I do need to figure out. If not, I can just, draw the spline again. Now I know what's the shape I really want, so it's gonna take less time. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not gonna go too detailed because we are still on a blockout phase. Yep, let's just smooth this a little bit out like that. Yep, let's just smooth right there. Okay, let's smooth out these shapes. Let's go like this. Smooth out these shapes. The same here. Let's just smooth out a little bit. Cool. And also here. Whoop, whoop, zip, 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 zip. A little bit like that. It looks like an ant nest or something, like kinda interesting. Okay, cool. Let's go selection. On this terrain I need to like flat out like that because I don't want just to like look like a canal. I want to feel like actually the river pushed the soil away. It's kind of thick enough, it's okay. We can play just a little bit more with it. Yeah, let's do it one more time, because I would really like to come back and see that a little nicer. Let's come brush size here and actually just cut out the tiny bit right there, just the edge. I wish I can change the thickness by each spline point. That would be super cool. We can have like a very interesting shape in the river, but we can also just modify the terrain and play with the shape of the river, so we can make the whole spline very thick and then just modify the terrain to actually get the thinner spaces, thicker spaces, and even get little islands inside the river. That would be cool. Nice. Okay, and here. also I would like to just cut it out a little bit. Nice, that's enough. Let's go smooth. Smooth out here. Boom, 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 boom. Good. Brushes are working sweet. Okay, let's smooth out in here as well. Nope, that's not where I want to smooth. Oof, doing Control C on landscape, it's like... the computer doesn't like it. Okay, nice. So what do we have here? Oh, we can actually just flatten out a little bit on with the flatten tool. Something like that. Good enough for now. Just a little smooth. Do I still get that white edge on the border? Beautiful, beautiful. Not so nice here, but let's just smooth that out. Ah, it's the normal map that breaks the terrain and gets those sharp effects. I understand what's going on. We're gonna paint the river bank, the river texture nearby the river with a texture without normal map, so we don't have that sharpness. This normal map is breaking the terrain very sharply, and it looks very weird with the water shader. I understand what's happening right there. We don't want that. We wanna keep it smooth, so we have that smooth effect of water. Oh, shh. Oops, smooth it out. Yeah, it's a normal map. It's not no biggie. We're gonna get it. Nice. I like this. And this river ends up here in this lake, and this lake we can push down. We can push out this direction through the snowy mountain. Can go out that way. Maybe not through the desert. No, that doesn't make sense. we can push it down there. And this swamp environment needs to be a little bit lower than actually this waterfall, because this swamp environment is just accumulated water there. So yep, it's cool. Okay, I'm just going to activate PCG, the procedural content generation, to see how the different biomes react to this. Okay, let's add the jungle, the green forest, the orange forest, and let's get the swamp environment, which I really want to work on. I'm gonna get back to that swamp environment. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna leave the computer just breathe a little bit. Oh, that's good. Well, we got some progress. I'm very happy. Yay, finally some progress. Ah, mamá, hoy cumple Isabel para que la felicite.
Sim, que precisar.
Luda Posunela.
Ah, e aí felicitei na manhã.
Ah, 12 dobre, 12 dobre. Okay, great. We're getting some grass, and eventually we're gonna get the palm trees and everything else just popping out. Boom, like that. And then we need to adjust the spline so we don't get palm trees in the water, which actually is not that bad. They actually grow very close to the water sometimes. Maybe not like this. This river goes like very quick. I kind of want to make it slower. It just like feels like you know, like feels very quick. Yep, we're gonna keep on adjusting this thing, and it's gonna look super cool. Also, it will be very interesting for the river not to be flat. It will be interesting for the river to be tall and then go down a little bit and have like a little cascade or a little like what's the word in English? Pond, like a little pond where water accumulates. That will be super nice. That's very common in rivers. It's not just one straight line. It actually has little ponds where leaves accumulate, sticks accumulate, whatever accumulates there. So we can have stuff like that. All right, that's kind of cool. Nice. The lighting is not the best. I mean, it's not great. Lighting is not great, but I'm gonna get it. Why do we have so much bloom in here? It looks like I messed up the terrain a little bit. Oops, kinda need to fix the terrain here. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break. Oh, let's see. Resolution. Oh, let's put it on 60. I actually put the resolution down. That's why it looks a little bit. Yay, the cave environment. Yay, this is gonna look super nice. Really wanna come back to this place and like add some stuff. More like particles, floating particles, mushrooms. This is very. Oops, we are in landscape mode. Oh no. Let me just save. Okay, we got some issues with this barrel. Let me check super quick. What happens if I make a nanite? Does it get rid of the issue? For us, let's see. And then these torches, I would like them to be stronger. Yep, we got rid of the problem. We had some little LOD problem right there. And here I kind of want to like go back to this torch and make it like a little bit like brighter, because we got some problems with the light, which is the point light. I like it to be 10. Boom. Let's see. Does it look more like it? No, it's exposure settings, I guess, that are giving me problems. Because this fire doesn't look like fire, it needs to be brighter. And one way to change that, which might cause problems in another thing, it's coming to the actual flame material. And when it says emissive power, which is a value here, I think that I'm just gonna save this one, which is 0.5. I'm gonna try 2. Let's make it brighter to see if actually it helps. It really doesn't do much, so let's keep it 0.5. That's not what it really. Let's try with this other value. What happens if we actually make it minus 0.5? Does it affect it? No, that's not actually what we need to change. It's just the brightness, the post-process effect, which is really affecting this torch. Let's keep on playing with exposure here. What if I try a big number like 10? No, I need to go minus. Let's see if I go minus 5. No, it's not really doing what I need. Let's just keep it like it was. I need to actually fix this in another with another solution. It's the emissive color B. The emissive color constant It's just the color. Okay, another way I think I can do is just multiply it and add a big number here. That's something that I learned from Niagara. There you go. I think if I multiply this by 100, boom, it becomes brighter. There you go. I learned this from a course doing Niagara particles, but this is cascade particles. This is a little bit older, but still, this multiply trick works to amplify the color of things, and that's great. Now we got some fire. Maybe I went too harsh with it, but it kind of works for now. Let's try 15. Let's go maybe 10. Yo tenía uno por aquí. Alright, so yeah, that's good for now. I just want to put a comment here. Plus brightness, something like that. So I remember that I modified this little thing. Just save it and then save it here, and cool, nice, yay, great. Just little things like that I like to go around and actually work. This is very dark. The cave is very dark. I might need to change a little bit the exposure settings. I need to check a good tutorial on post-process volumes because it's a little confusing. The exposure settings are a little confusing. I really tried to just mess around with them and I was not able to get look at these planes, looks fun. These fake god rays. Cool. Okay. Yay! So nice. Boom. Yay. Zoom. Oh, it feels so chill in here. Like, I really like this area. Really feels chill. We're gonna add some rotation to these windmills, so it's gonna like rotate and like be super nice, and the water falling down, and we're gonna have some little animals. This building right here, it's so good. Like, wow, big props to the artist who made this one. I think it's a free asset pack from Unreal Engine, if I'm not mistaken. Like, these bridges are actually a blueprint. I love this, so nice. I cannot get the vertical sticks in the bridge, which kinda weird, but at least I got the things attached, so it kinda makes sense, but it will be just wobbling around. You can actually fall down if you step in one side, so it doesn't make that much sense. It's not the most secure bridge in the world. Might need to figure out that thing. Yeah, I want to add a rotator to this, which is just make a blueprint, add the static mesh, add a rotator, it will rotate. That's great. We can make that pretty easily. And yeah, just keep on adding stuff. Right now I just want to really see the whole picture, and when I get the whole picture I will start adding more and more and more detail. Oof, the desert environment will be super cool. I kind of want to push these mountains away and make the desert environment a little bit further away from the actual snow environment, which we don't actually have snow here. The snow environment is going to be like farther away in an island. It's gonna be.
Hello, how you doing?
Hey, Nuclear, how are you? Very good. Just trying to build something interesting out of these asset packs. We have a lot of asset packs to work with, and I'm just really trying to, first of all, learn how they work and then build something cool out of them. I'm trying to like build a nice Lego from all these sets. And yeah, so I think I'm coming back on next stream I'm gonna work on the desert environment, and then I wanna work a little bit on this area right here and fill in the gaps right here. Well, we still need to finish this kind of jungle area. That'll be nice, this jungle area. Yeah, I do need some variation and some. Yeah, it's very big. It's very big of an area, so it's gonna need some interesting work. I actually can.
Yet it is really amazing.
I appreciate it. I kind of want to use this lava as acid pack, like this acid, this kind of acids like lava. I want to add more lava to this environment as well, so we can break the lava coming from here, and it goes down here, so we can have like a lava bridge or something. Like that'll be very fun, because it just looks like a. It's very repetitive, so we want to break it down somehow. Add some hanging bridges, add some structures, add a lot of stuff. Really need to see. But yeah, little by little, coming together. And then we have the city, which it has like it's gonna have like a super huge bridge from here to here. And actually, this river, I wanna like make it go out from here and maybe go out this way, and maybe also make it go out this other way. So this river that comes from the mountains will go out into three different directions. So that's what I'm trying to do. And here's the city. You see, like this is just a copy paste from the asset pack. But I'm going to modify it a lot. I'm gonna really modify it. This is the cube I used to actually place the city. It's funny. I needed to copy a location, so that's what I used for the location. So I'm gonna move the flags, and I'm gonna like work on the textures and really modify this, because I don't really want to use this preset structure, let's say. And the farming area, I'm gonna add like little vegetables and little things, and it's gonna be super fun. Poor horse. All right, yeah, stuff like this, that would be super cool. Somebody's attacking the castle. I don't know, I might get rid of that kind of war area. Maybe we can leave some remains of the war that happened, like, but not like it looks like it's just happened like 5 minutes ago. I want to make it look like it happened maybe, I don't know, like maybe 10 years ago. So you still can see some destruction and some stuff, but it was not like a recent war. That will be fun. So the city looks very strong, like it actually endured the invasion or whatever. Okay, that looks very cool. These plants just make no sense, but it's really kind of fun to watch. Like, look them from above, and these trees are coming into the swamp environment. This swamp environment, like, I messed up the lighting a lot. I had a much better lighting before, but I kind of want to have like this kind of town in here, and then you go up, and then you have like this other kind of like close kind of like, and I want some candles, and I want some fog, and the mood is not, yeah, it's not right now. It's not on point. So yeah, this swamp environment, like, really, it's good that I have everything recorded, and I can go back to what I had before, and I can check the lighting I had before, because I really liked the lighting before. But yeah, that's going to be it for now. I'm gonna take a little break, have some food, and probably come back in a little bit later. Yeah, this is probably my favorite area so far. Really like this. this will look so nice, like when I start animating stuff and the foliage just moving a little bit. I need to be careful with the foliage. I don't wanna make it look like seaweed. I wanna make it.
How did your interview go?
I had 2 interviews. The first one went very good. The second one also went good, and I'm waiting for my third interview, which I don't know. Like they were very like hesitant about the first and the second one, but the third one was like, well, we will let you know in 1 or 2 weeks, and I'm like, you know, it's okay. No es nada, ma.
Amarillo, mi puta amarillo.
Mose abajo, ma.
Dame los perdidos.
But yeah, I'll see you guys soon. But hopefully I will get a job. Maybe they're looking for other options, and maybe if they cannot find anybody else, maybe I will get the job. But I don't know. It was kind of like, you know, kind of weird. I thought it was going to be like a faster process, but then they just like they just stopped and they were like, yeah, we will let you know in 1 or 2 weeks. So it's okay, but it's normal. Like I talked to my brother and he said that usually he needed to wait like around 2 weeks between interviews in his current job, so it's okay. All right. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.